Sweetie, you know the other day, that guy that was standing really close to you. Yeah. I mean, I trust you, I do. But the way that he was looking at you and talking to you didn't really feel right. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know you can handle yourself, you could. You're strong. But sometimes, I feel this protective instinct. And I can't help but feel a little bit jealous, you know? I know it's not fair to you. And I know that you can talk to whoever you want. But when I see someone talking to you and flirting with you and getting close, like they can take your attention away from you from any moment or any time, it just makes me kind of crazy, you know? And I don't want to be that guy. The overly jealous boyfriend. But I guess when it comes to you, I can't help it sometimes. You mean so much to me. And the thought of anyone thinking that they can have what we have really gets to me. And honestly, it's not really about them or the guy. It's about how much I care about you. How much I love you. And to see someone else trying to get in between us, even if it's just my imagination, really makes my blood boil. I mean, I'm not mad at you or anything. I just need to know that you're mine, and I'm yours. I don't want anyone else thinking that they have a shot of what we built together. I mean, you're my everything. I guess. I just don't like the idea of anyone seeing how amazing you are. And I know it's selfish, but I can't really help it. And I'll never stop you from talking to other people or making friends. I'm not like that. But just know, when I get a little jealous, it's because you mean the world to me. I love you so much, and I can't stand of the idea of someone else even thinking that they can take you away from me. But don't worry, I'll keep it in check. I just want you to know that you're mine, and I'm always going to protect what we have. Anyway, sweetie, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Here, I want to cuddle. Come close. Do you remember our first date? I think about it all the time. I mean, it feels like it was just yesterday. I was so nervous. You probably couldn't tell because I was trying to act all cool. But deep inside, I was freaking out. And I remember that cute little restaurant. Do you remember that one? Yeah, that one. Exactly. That one with the dim lights and soft music playing in the background. And I remember I showed up early because I didn't want to make you wait. But honestly, I think I was just really excited to see you. Hmm. And when you walked into the restaurant, I was like, wow. And my heart nearly stopped. You looked beautiful. And I tried not to stare, but I think I failed. And I think you got me like checking you out. And I remember when we sat down on the table. At first it was just normal conversation. About work and random things like that. But then as the night went on, something changed. And it felt like the whole world around us just disappeared. And it was just me and you. And I remembered that every time you laughed, it just made me want to get to know you more. I mean, I can listen to you talk forever. I know this might sound corny, but I remember this moment that when you reached across the table and your fingers brushed against mine. I knew that this wasn't just another date. I knew that there was something more. I knew that there was something real. I really did. And then, when I walked you home that night, I really didn't want it to end. I kept on trying to think of ways to keep the conversation going. To spend every single moment with you. Every minute. But when you got to your door, and you smiled at me and said, "Good night," I felt like I was the luckiest person in the world. And out of nowhere, you kissed me. You kissed me on my cheek. And I swear I was smiling. I was smiling so much. All the way home. I was smiling ear to ear. And I knew that. And I knew from that moment, that I had to see you again. And that night, I knew that I couldn't just have one date with you. I wanted to be with you every single day. Every single day. And I'll never forget that night. For me, that night was everything. It was the start of our journey. And I'm glad that we got to share that night together. That moment. Come on, baby. Come cuddle. Come cuddle close. That's good, just like that. You know, you got the most beautiful eyes in the world. You really do. Your eyes. Your eyes are something special. They are. I mean, I'm not saying this just to impress you, but they are. It's like, and they sparkle when you like talk about something you love, you know? It's a little bit distracting sometimes, but I don't mind it too much. I mean, who wouldn't get lost in those eyes? I mean, sometimes when the light just hits your eyes just right, they glow. Like you have this unique beauty that I can't help but notice, you know? But on the real though, you should really be careful. With eyes like those, you might steal someone's heart without even trying. You stole my heart. In your lips. You got the most gorgeous lips in the world. Your lips are really, really beautiful. There's something about them that just draws me in. It's like when you smile, it lights up the whole room. And everything just fades away. And I can't help but feel so lucky to be here with you. And when you speak, I can listen to you for hours. And I could. The way that your voice combines with the way your lip moves is mesmerizing. And it makes everything you say feels so special. I mean, I just want you to know that I just really appreciate you. Your lips are honestly not just beautiful, they hold so much warmth and kindness to them. It's comforting to be close to you. I mean, you deserve to hear it more often. You know? You're just amazing inside out, and your lips are just a part of that. And then your hair. And I just love your hair. And I love brushing your hair behind your ear. Like that. And the hair looks so soft and beautiful. And then I love the way how your hair shines in the light. It just glows and I get lost in it. And your hair just frames your face so perfectly. And then I love running my fingers through your hair. It's so silky and smooth and soft. And when you let your hair down, I'm like, wow. There's a whole brand new side of you that just comes out. And you make beauty look so effortless. And